everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Caitlin. Welcome. And today I'm updating my 101 pans project pan. So I've kind of challenged myself to hit 101 eyeshadow pans, hopefully by the end of this year, but I'm not too sure. I'm gonna aim to do it by the end of this year because, to be honest, since I finished uni, I've been hitting so many new eyeshadow pans. I'm really excited. So I have 7 new pans to share with you today, and these have all been within the past month. So these have been since the 13th of the 5th, and today it is the 20th of the 6th. So it's all been quite fast, actually. This has probably been the fastest month so far. Hopefully I carry on with this trajectory and I can hit loads more pans, hopefully hit 101 by the end of the year. So this little video is going to have some spoilers for future projects. Some like big goals have been hit, some hit pan goals are in this video. So if you don't want to be spoiled for any projects, then click off this video now. I have warned you. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I do so many project pans, shop my stashes and get ready with me's here on this channel, normally with bright, fun, colourful makeup. Today I'm wearing blue. You guys know I love blue eyeshadow so much. Blue is my happy colour. I love wearing it. It just makes me really happy. So I thought I'd go with it today. All right, so let's jump into it. So we're going to start with shade number 56. And this comes from my Baroque palette. This is my Project Level Up palette. I was a little bit nervous to roll this in because I'm not a fan of this palette really. Well, like I am, but I'm not. But some days I am and some days I'm not. And so it's so confusing. I really don't know. I still don't know if I like this palette. And the shade that we hit pan on is this shade here, Grand. It is the black shade. It's like a sequin shade and it is super lightly pressed. So you can see the shiny pan there. So this is the shade Grand. That was hit on the 13th of May. So not too long ago. It was pretty easy. I do use black eyeshadows in most of my looks. I'm wearing a black eyeshadow today. I love starting most of my looks with black eyeshadows. So this was not an issue. Next comes from my Pan That palette. This is my Modern Renaissance palette. The updates for this go live around the 1st of every month if you are curious. And we are talking about the shade Golden Ochre, which is this shade here. Hopefully you can see, there you go, you can see the pan in that shade. So this is the shade number 57 and this was hit on the 16th of May. So only 3 days after our last pan. This month has been so good for hitting pans. So you can see how well loved this palette is as of right now. It is a little bit of a spoiler, so I'm going to put it away. It is really well loved. I want to hit all the pans in this palette. I think there's only 2 left. 1, 2, 3 left. There's 3 left. So hopefully we can get really good use out of this. Hopefully we can finish some shades by the end of the year. That's going to be amazing. But Golden Ochre we hit pan on, that is shade 57. Next comes from the palette I'm actually wearing today. So this is pan number 58 and it is the shade Sorcery. It is this like Barney purple matte up here. This was in my Pan Those Eyeshadows series and I think it only took me like 8 uses to hit pan on. It was a really easy shade and I actually really enjoyed it. So this was hit on the 30th of May, so a little bit of a jump there, but I really love this shade. I really wasn't expecting to. You guys may know purples are a little bit hit or miss for me. But this palette, like the mattes in this palette, not the shimmers so much, but the mattes have my heart in this palette. I love it so much. You can tell I have a lot of pans in this now. This is the shade that I'm wearing today. It's the shade Cursed, and I also use Trick as well. You can see the pan in this one is huge as well. I can't stop reaching for this palette. I really love it. So yeah, that is the shade 58 and it was hit on the 13th of May. Next is a single shadow. So a lot of the times my single shadows are neglected, unfortunately, but not this one. This is J-Star My Rides here. Again, another black eyeshadow. This was in my deck of panning Project Pan, and we managed to hit pan, as you can see. It's only a tiny pan because I do use quite a precise brush when I use a black eyeshadow. So this is pan number 59, and we hit pan on this on the 6th of June. So moving into June now. Again, black eyeshadows do not faze me at all. I can hit pan on black eyeshadows pretty damn quickly. The shade number 59 is My Rides here. Okay, this is a pretty big spoiler, so you have been warned. The shade number 60, again, comes from my Baroque palette. I said in my Project Level Up update last time that I was gonna hit pan on one of the two shades, and I ended up hitting pan on the shade Lounge. As you can see there, it is a tiny, tiny, tiny pan, as you can see. I use this in my brows and as a liner and as a first crease shade up until the point where I hit pan on it. Like, it is such a deep pan. It is ridiculous. So this was shade number 60, and we hit pan on this on the 11th of June, which is like, I think the day that my update went live, which is typical. It's so annoying. It's typical. But here we go, whatever, it's chilling here for a little bit. So yeah, you can see we've hit our 2 pans. I'm pretty excited. Next was also from my deck of panning Project Pan. I don't know what my hair was doing there. This is the shade Cube from the Subculture palette. You're probably not going to be able to see the pan in this because it is like a white shade. I'm hoping you can see the pan there. This was the shade number 61, and it was hit on the 15th of June. So pretty recently. It was hit the day that I filmed my deck of panning project. I hit pan on this and I was like, it's a sign. It's a sign, I've got to film it today. So yeah, I'm really happy I've got a new pan in this palette. It is the only pan in this palette. I would like to get more pans because I do love this palette so much. It does look very neglected, so hopefully we can have more pans in this very, very soon. But as of right now, Cube is the only pan that we have. Just a nice inner corner shade. It worked pretty well. And yeah, that was in my deck of panning. And finally is a pan that we hit on the 18th of June. It's currently the 20th, so not very long ago at all. And this is actually a potted shadow. This is my Touchin' Soul Metalist shadow. It's in my Project 10 uses, so I didn't have a specific goal to hit pan on it. But this is what it looks like. I'm hoping you can see the pan there. The monitor is quite far away, so I'm not too sure what you're seeing. But we have hit pan on it. Hopefully you can see. This goes really, really well with my Modern Renaissance, which is obviously my Pan That palette this year. I've really enjoyed tapping this over Primavera because Primavera is a pretty lackluster shimmer. This just gives it like a real like glittery indie kind of feel, and I really, really enjoy playing with it. I've not hit my 10 uses yet, so I'm going to be expanding this pan, and I'm not complaining because I absolutely love this shade. So this is the shade 62, and it was hit on the 18th. So yeah, that is my update. So I know it's slow and steady. This project has been going on for a long time, but we're slowly getting there. We are over halfway now. All of these shadows were hit within the past kind of month, so I'm really hoping that it kind of starts picking up pace a little bit now and we can really get some good pans in the next 6 months, I'm hoping anyway. So yeah, let me know if you did enjoy this video, guys. What pan are you most excited for? I know I did spoil my Project Level Up a little bit in this video, but you know what? It's fine. We're all friends here. Don't tell anyone. It's our little secret. It's fine. I hope you did have an absolutely incredible day. This is where I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do so many project pans and you always want to be the first one to know when I hit a new pan. I know you do. I hope you have an incredible day and I will see you tomorrow for a new video, which I think is going to be my Pan That Face palette, so you don't want to miss that. It's a really fun update. So yeah, stick around. Bye bye.